What's up, guys? I am Moosh here, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your Xbox 360 controller. What you're going to need is, of course, your Xbox 360 controller. You're going to want a few cotton swabs, a toothpick, or something that's small with a sharp end so that you can get inside of the cracks and the edges of the controller. You're going to need I'm just going to use some napkins because we don't have any paper towels, but paper towels, napkins, you can use like a wet cloth or something. And then you're going to want some 99% or 70% or higher rubbing alcohol. And then also, where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Sorry. You want a magic eraser. You can get these at like a Walmart or anywhere like that, and they're not very expensive whatsoever. And then just a bowl of water, just because that's what you need to activate the magic eraser. So basically, what you're going to want to start by doing is you want to take out your battery pack. Make sure the controller's off, of course, but when you take off the battery pack, it should turn off. And to start, you're going to want to take your magic eraser, dip it in some water, and get it nice and wet. It'll soak up really quickly. And make sure you wring it out, because if you don't, it might get inside the circuitry of your controller, and that can mess it up. So you're just going to want to start by uh, rubbing off the surface with this to get any loose excess grime, and you want to rub over the buttons just so you can get all around. In between your thumbsticks, I noticed between my thumbstick and my D-pad, I have lots of extra like dirt. So you don't want to make sure you get there if you have that problem. Just any like problem areas on your controller that you have, you want to get at those along the bottom and then along the back where you stick your fingers in, up by the triggers. Just do a quick wipe down. All right, now that that's done, you're going to want to take your toothpick. This is just one from like a restaurant or whatever, because I couldn't find any others. And along the cracks in the sides, I already did one just so I could see how it would turn out, and it works very well. You're going to want to take your toothpick and you're going to want to stick it down inside of this crack, and you're just going to want to run it along this crack, and you're going to notice a bunch of dirt is going to come up. I'm not sure if you can see that, but all that on the end of the toothpick is dirt. It's pretty disgusting, actually. I'm just going to wipe this off on a napkin. So you're going to want to get inside of all of your seams on both sides. Like I said, I already did the other side, so I'm not going to do that just for time's sake. I just wanted to see how well it was going to work out and everything. You want to try and get around your buttons, Xbox guide button, the start and back button, because those also are areas where I notice a lot of dirt. You can try and get inside the arrows on those uh, buttons. You want to try and do a nice clean sweep. All right, and then if you can, you want to try and get like up around your bumpers, because there's lots of dirt on my bumpers. I've noticed my bumpers and my triggers are really disgusting. So you want to just kind of dig down inside, get all the way around, get any dirt that's down in there. See if you can try and pull it all up, because that will, I don't know. This doesn't really affect my controller. The dirt doesn't affect the performance, but for me it's just like it's disgusting. I don't like playing with a really dirty controller. All right, so we seem to have gotten all of the base dirt off, I guess. So next what we're going to want to do, I'm going to get between the D-pad and the thumbstick. I'm not sure if you can see right in there, but there's like a V shape going from here to here of dirt. So I'm going to take a cotton swab with some rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to stick it down inside and get it wet. And just kind of spin it around and work it into that area and try and get off any excess dirt that I can. So this is now already working pretty well. I've brought it forward and backward through just a couple times here. I'm applying a little bit of pressure and all of the dirt is coming off very nicely. There is a little spot down in there that I'm having trouble getting down to. Let's see if that'll do it. Just about. So now I'm vertically sticking this into the crack and just rotating it with my fingers. And that should be it for that. And now you're going to want to just get around your D-pad, get along the base of it, or not even the base, the pad itself, sorry. You're going to want to get up around your thumbsticks or your joysticks or whatever you want to call them. And just keep going around there. And then we're going to do these in a second. I'm going to re-wet this because I don't want to use the dirty Q-tip when I'm trying to clean this again. Alright, so now you want to try and pull your thumbsticks over and clean the clear part or the shiny part of the thumbstick underneath. What is this? There we go. If you can help it, try not to apply too much rubbing alcohol to your Q-tips and everything. That way your controller doesn't short out or anything like that. Right now I'm rubbing on where it says back and start above the buttons. And now I'm going to move up to the bumpers and triggers, excuse me. So you're just going to want to try and get inside the cracks if possible. The buttons do give a little bit, so you can push them over a tiny bit to try and get at any excess stuff if that helps you at all. Let's see here. I saw in another video somebody said that like one big problem area is right here, and I don't really see that that hasn't happened to me yet, so I'm not sure if that happens with you guys, but not me. I get a lot of weird stains on the backs of my controllers right above the bottom screw hole. So I'm gonna try and wipe that off. And that is looking pretty nice and clean so far. Next you're going to want, I'm going to come back with the toothpick so I can do some more fine finesse cleaning, I guess. Like I was saying, like in the start buttons, around lettering if possible. Like where it says 1, 2, 3, 4 for what this controller is signed in as. I'm going to get inside my lettering on the LT and RB triggers. LT and RT triggers, sorry, I think I said RB. And then next you're going to want to go to the bumpers if there's anything in there and try and clear that out because they're nice big letters, so it should be pretty easy. You can go around your sync button too. I haven't really noticed any issues with that, but I haven't cleaned my controller in a very long time. Now, if you are having further issues, you're going to want to take your controller apart. Now, this will void your warranty, I believe, so you want to check I'm not sure how long a warranty lasts on an Xbox controller, but I have already opened mine, so I avoided my warranty. There are a total of 7 screws, 2 here, one out here, one out here, one here, one here, and then there's a barcode right here, and you have to peel that off, and I believe that's what voids your warranty if you peel off that barcode. And then there's a screw beneath. There's something I totally forgot to mention. You're gonna want to grab a new Q-tip. I'm not sure if this is just me or if this applies to everyone, but inside these screw holes, because my hands are always wrapped around them, there's lots of dirt inside. So I'm gonna heavily apply some rubbing alcohol to this right now, to this Q-tip, and I'm going to clean this out to the best of my ability. This dirt is really, really in there. It is not loose whatsoever, and I'm not sure how much give it's going to have. Oh, we're getting there. Perfect. Now you're probably going to want to do this to all 6 of your holes. Well, you may need to, but I'm not going to. I don't find it necessary, so hopefully that should be able to show you what you will need to do. Now I'm just going to grab a napkin. I'm going to wipe down my controller to get anything that hasn't already dried, anything that's still dirty. So we're going to completely rub off where the buttons are, where the bumpers are, triggers, the top of the controller, just in general. Try and get under the thumbsticks if you can. Rub off your D-pad and then just the main grips of the controller, I guess. And that should be about all. So there is your nice and newly cleaned controller. It's not all grimy and gross. As a disclaimer, I do not take any responsibility if you do clean this, and I'm not sure how often this happens to people, but if you get any kind of liquid down inside and it shorts out your circuit or anything like that, I cannot be held responsible for this, so do this at your own risk, I guess. I don't really I see the potential harm in your controller, but I don't see if you do this correctly, I don't think anything will happen. So there's my newly cleaned controller. Pop your battery pack back in. Make sure it turns on and everything. I'm good to go. And that is how you clean your Xbox 360 controller. This is I Am Moosh out.